Interestingly, the theory of conspiracy has been contorted into this quasi psychological construct. However, conspiracy is not a psychological construct, it is a legal construct. And not only is conspiracy a legal construct, it's not a theory per se. It's actually a crime. And so, what we're going to do is just briefly go over this construct of conspiracy and conspiracy theory so that you can get a better idea of what it actually is. Now, sometimes people use this idea of conspiracy theory to suggest a psychological dynamic about an individual or a collective of individuals, but that is actually a manipulation because when individuals are generally talking about a conspiracy or what people call conspiracy theories, they really are talking about theories related to crime. And so we're going to go over this very briefly, this idea of conspiracy, so that you have a better idea of what a theory of conspiracy is all about. And this is Dr. Tracy McCarthy, psychologist, attorney, and educator. We're going to be looking at this construct of conspiracy under the umbrella of law, and you're going to see why it doesn't fit under the umbrella of psychology. However, of course, it's related because psychology is the study of behavior, and of course, with all things legal, we are talking about behavior. And so when you hear individuals talk about conspiracy theory, what you are really hearing is crime theory. We're going to talk about what type of crime conspiracy happens to be, but that's what's really going on. So, an individual is not necessarily a conspiracy theorist, they are a crime theorist, they are a theorist of deviance. Conspiracy fits under this big umbrella understood as inchoate crimes. Now, there are multiple crimes under this inchoate crime umbrella. Solicitation is one, and so you might be familiar with that. That's where someone is induced into participating in a crime. So they are invited to participate in a crime, and then, of course, oftentimes people accept. Then you also have attempt. And in addition to solicitation and attempt, we have conspiracy. And so when you look here at this Oxford Languages definition of inchoate crimes, you see that it means just begun and not fully formed or developed. And so it's a crime in the process, it's a crime in the making. When you look down below, you see the specifics with respect to the law. And so it's the type of offense that is anticipatory. And so it's a preparation type of crime in order to get to a target offense. And so there's an ultimate offense that the actors are moving towards, and that's with solicitation, attempt, or conspiracy. And so now let's look at the construct of conspiracy. When you look at the elements of conspiracy, you will see that when individuals are being accused of being conspiracy theorists, that they really are coming up with theories related to the legal construct of conspiracy because they are indicating a belief that there has been an agreement between two or more people to commit an illegal act. And so that's what conspiracy is all about. It's an agreement between two or more people to do something they have no business doing. Okay. And so in many jurisdictions, there is the requirement of an additional overt act in furtherance of that agreement. So there's more than just the meeting of the minds. There is some activity, some behavior that is leading to that target offense that is required. And so we're going to wrap this up with an overview of the types of conspiracies. So if you are thinking about some conspiracies, you are theorizing about conspiracies, this will give you a little bit more to think about with respect to the type of conspiracy that might be going on with respect to your theory. And so there is this spoken wheel type of conspiracy where if you look on the screen, you see this wheel with the spokes. Um, With a spoken wheel or a wheel conspiracy, there's an individual in the middle, sort of the ringleader, that is orchestrating the whole thing. And that individual is generally connected to all of these spokes, all of these co conspirators. And so that individual is in touch with or working with all of these various spokes. However, the various spokes don't necessarily have anything to do with each other directly. And so you've got that person in the middle, that hub that is running the entire show. And so when you are thinking about conspiracies, theorizing about conspiracies in the future, think about whether it is that type of conspiracy that you are thinking about. Another type of conspiracy is the chain conspiracy. And so you have an individual, at the beginning of the chain, and that person is communicating with or conspiring with the person next in the chain. And then that link is conspiring with another person that is linked in the chain. And then that other person is conspiring with another person. And so they don't all have to be working together or even know each other. But you have these successive actions with these successive collectives that are working together in furtherance of doing something they have no business doing again. And so, wrapping this up, it's important to keep in mind that conspiracy is not a theory. Conspiracy is an actual crime. And so, when individuals are talking about conspiracy theories, it's important to get to the heart of the matter, meaning, what are they talking about in terms of what is being theorized? And so, what's the crime that the individuals are theorizing about? What type of conspiracy are we talking about? Are we talking about a wheel conspiracy? Are we talking about a chain conspiracy? What exactly are we talking about when we are theorizing about the crime of conspiracy? And when individuals are accusing others of being crime theorists or conspiracy theorists, what type of conspiracy is that person talking about? What exactly is the target crime? Who are the co conspirators? Who's the ringleader? In the context of the spoke and wheel type of conspiracy. And so it's important to move away from just using conspiracy theory to get people to be quiet about a particular thing and focus on getting a better understanding of what type of crime the individuals are talking about and to get a better understanding of what the concerns actually are, and also to look at the extent to which there is validity to what the individual's concerns might be. And so we can have deeper conversations about these deviant theories that go beyond simply referring to people as conspiracy theorists. Remember, knowledge is power. Take care. See you soon.